Hello and welcome back to a Henchman story. On the last episode, we went through the plan to infiltrate the Lord Bedlam's lair to stop Madame Scorpion's plan, or what we believe Madame Scorpion's plan is. Currently, Shining Nova / Victoria and I / Stan is on Team A, and Miss Dynamo is on her own to be Team B and the distraction. But since we've just completed the plan, or planning, we are going to, I guess, get a breath of fresh air.
Holy shit!
Suddenly, my feet leave the ground, and we're rocketing upwards. My eyes are forced closed as the cold night air wisps across my face, and my stomach drops so fast it's as though it's been left behind entirely. Then, just when my heart feels like it can't beat any faster, the roar of the thrusters quiets, and our pace slows until at last it feels like we've come to a stop. I still don't feel anything beneath my legs. For a moment, they flail in a reflexive panic, but then a voice soothes my nerves and opens my eyes.
Just relax.
Why, what's happening?
I've got you.
That looks nice. Looks like that's a nice CG.
You okay?
Are we?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, these things are going well.
Are you? You're looking, a little exposed.
How indecent.
Of course I am. I'm still in the driver's seat, and I just cracked the window a little.
Well, hopefully you don't fall out, and you can keep hold of us, I guess.
So you've done this before?
Oh, hell no. This is a first.
Why is this a first? Are you trying to show off?
It does seem a little risky for you.
Yeah, but I want to take risks with you.
Why? I mean, thank you, but why? I didn't notice that we'd pulled so close. Our lips meet, and all my senses are overwhelmed by that surge of electricity, even more potent than before. When at last we part, we don't need to speak. For a long moment, we just hold each other close, floating silently among the stars.
It's peaceful up here. With you.
Nope, not making it riskier. But it does look good. I'd say it looked good, so.
It's beautiful, but it can't compare to you.
You cornball. Cut it out.
But I was just about to dust off my poetry skills. Oh, Victoria, I could compare thee to a twinkling star.
I could drop you. Right now.
You wouldn't.
Nah, you'd miss me too much. You'd catch me.
Okay, at least Stan and I understand that you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would. I promise.
Thank you for promising.
Just as long as you promise to hold on to me.
I will. Promise.
That's nice. It's also... Could this not have waited until after the mission?
Oh, Victoria, how shall I cling to thee? Let me count the ways.
Oh my god, shut up!
Still laughing, she leans in, and I happily oblige. And so we drift through the starry sky, filling the clouds with lightning for who knows how long. I can't say I've been keeping track. I've lost all concern for time. But I know from the moment that she took my hand to the moment we at last drift to sleep, entwined together in her bed, it will be a night that lasts forever for the both of us. That's an interesting thing. Didn't expect this to happen. And that's how issue 7 ends, apparently. Into the Breach, issue 8. And we're in a forest.
Look at that! The ground didn't even crack. I told you I could do a stealth dive from that height.
Okay.
Not bad, I admit. I was fully expecting the usual crater.
Okay, and that's... Alright, if that's the standard, is even for the ground to crack, why are we doing a stealth mission?
Well, one of us had to have a graceful landing, and it wasn't going to be you while you were carrying that cargo.
And let me guess, Stan is that cargo.
I'm a passenger, thank you very much. I bought a ticket and everything.
How is the onboard peanuts. As Victoria sets me down, I straighten up to my full height and dust myself off, trying to puff out my chest a little. It does nothing to remove the grin on Dynamo's face.
If you think he looks like luggage now, you should have seen him the first time.
Why, what?
Gee, thanks for the backup.
Well, I mean, suddenly flying is not the strongest thing.
And for the record, I was perfectly composed up until that dive. Why did we have to do that from so high up anyway?
For the radar, right?
Best way to get in undetected. Fly high, dive fast, land quiet.
Yeah. The only reason I would know that is because, like, James Bond movies.
But ain't nothing gonna be quiet about this next part.
Let me guess, you enjoy that, right?
But it will be careful, right?
Yes, shining stick in the mud, I'll be careful. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. You're the one with the escort mission, and those are always the worst.
I kind of
You
agree.
sure you don't need a minute to review?
I agree with Dynamo, I think. Because, like, NPC escorts, you always know where they're going to be. But when it comes to, like, player escorts, they're always going to do something that gets themselves hurt and or killed. Victoria tilts her helmet in my direction, and I swear the lights of her visor blink as if she were winking.
Nah, I think we're on the same page.
Oh yeah, same paragraph even.
Think we could get it down to the same sentence?
What?
Depends on the wording, but I'm sure we could find one or two that we're in sync on.
Just skip to the end, so you're on the same full stop and or period, or whatever you're going to end the sentence of.
What in the hell are you two nerds even talking about anymore?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, just an inside joke. You know, from,
All the research we did last night. Lots of intel, lots of reading, verbs, adjectives, all sorts of interjections. Boring stuff.
It sounded more like biology to me instead of reading.
dead boring. You're lucky you snuck out early. You'd have hated it.
You know something? I don't doubt it. You two are so freaking weird.
Yeah. I honestly, Miss Dynamo's in the winning situation here. Victoria and I share a glance, and I can practically see the playful grin lurking somewhere beneath the helmet.
Well, whatever. If you're ready to get this party started, then so am I. Let's do this already.
Roger that. Go raise some hell.
When don't I? See you on the other side, sister.
And like that, Miss Dynamo is off. A black and blue blur zigzagging her way through the forest, kicking up leaves in her wake. I have to bat a few away from my face. When we're both sure she's gone, Victoria and I share a look and immediately start laughing.
This isn't gonna stay a secret for very long, is it?
And whose fault is that? All sorts of interjections? God, you're the worst.
I'm the worst. Well, Stan's the worst. What?
Though, honestly, I don't care if it's a secret once this is over. At least where my friends are concerned.
Yeah, but what happens with, like, mind control and brainwashing? What if they just spill that secret?
Really? I thought there'd be a whole rule book. You know, a system.
Well, kind of. But we'll figure that out later. For now, the only secret you need to worry about is my name. So, just to make sure.
Why, what about it?
In the field, I'm always shining Nova. Got it?
Yeah, isn't that common sense? I'm just saying yes. I'm
Yes,
not going to
ma'am,
do it.
Shining Nova, ma'am. Totally got it.
Knew you would.
What was that? As Victoria walks past me, I feel a metal hand slap against my butt cheek. Causing me to hop forward in surprise. Really?
Come on, get that ass in gear.
Can you not? We're in a mission here. Not to be outdone, I start after her and try to return the favor. Stand why?
Ah, this isn't fair when you're in that thing.
Of course it isn't. You just slapped metal for some
Maybe
reason.
not, but it's fun.
It's fun because you have the power. Now with a sore butt cheek and a sore hand, I sigh in defeat and follow her after her. The forest is quiet as when we left it. No guards or automated security bots cost us. Not that Lord Bedlam could afford a robot army, but Madame Scorpion definitely could. Or can. Either Nova was right and Scorpion didn't realise that we escaped this way, or she's extremely confident in that we're not a threat, so this could be a really good start or a really bad one. Hard to say.
So, by the way, how will we know when Dynamo...
That's how we know. A distant boom echoes across the wilderness, shaking the ground and causing flocks of birds to scatter in panic.
That's how. Come on, let's pick up the pace a little. I don't want to leave Dynamo exposed for too long.
Victoria starts moving at a jog, armor clanking with each step, and I follow. Before long, we reach the very same door that we used to escape, still sealed from the inside and still unguarded. Without hesitation, Victoria focuses one of her suit's beam weapons on the entrance and activates it, quickly melding through the steel around the door until it falls forward with a thud. Are we sure that's not going to alert some people?
Entrance is clear. Go ahead, I'll watch your back.
Just watch it, huh? A likely story.
Slowly, I start sliding towards the door. I make sure to face Victoria and the whole time while I keep my posterior protected, but this strategy only makes her laugh.
You know I'll tag that other cheek eventually. You can't keep this up the whole time.
Why do you need the other one?
Watch me. I can get through these halls backwards any day.
I point to my eyes. I point to my eyes and then to her visor to signal that I'm watching her as I back through the entrance, where I immediately stumble on the lip of the doorway.
That didn't count. Still not in the halls yet, technically.
I mean, that's true. Technically, not in the halls. With an exasperated sigh, Victoria follows me through the breach, and we slip into the darkness together. I squint, trying to adjust to the lower light, and soon after that, I wrinkle my nose. Jesus, it's so misty in here. Is that new, or had I just gotten used to it? That's the reasons why quitting was a right call, I guess. We make our way through the loading dock and reach the doors in the kitchen. But when we open it, it's hardly any brighter.
Should the kitchen be abandoned right now?
Not normally, but maybe they evacuated. The lair's never been invaded, so people could be panicking.
Ken, well, we should still be careful, right? Slowly I creep forward through the kitchen. Not that it does a lot of good with the suit of mechanized armor that's clanking right behind me, but it's instinct, I suppose. When we reach the cafeteria, I'm surprised to find that even that room is dark. Okay, either Miss Dynamo shut down the lights power, or...
You fools!
I'm not gonna lie. I think I forgot about Chef Antonio. I shield my eyes from the lights turn on, while shining over snaps to attention, weapons ready.
You've fallen right into my trap, you little shits. Like a lamb liver into a deep fryer. I knew I'd find you here. No one else could figure out how you escaped, but I knew. Chef Antonio always knows.
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda missed him. Okay, what gave us away then? With all the swagger of a proper supervillain, Chef Antonio lumbers out from around the corner, just as a contingent of henchmen in aprons and hairnets rise up from the tables they'd been hiding behind. I didn't realize that we had such a big kitchen staff. Yet, even with their numbers, it's a little hard to take them seriously when they're brandishing ladles and frying pans. I mean, frying pans are pretty good
You
weapons.
might have escaped this way before. I could tell that someone had been through my kitchen.
I mean, professionals usually do, they know a lot of details about their environment.
The question was, would you be stupid enough to trespass through my domain not once, but twice? Twice? No one could be that stupid, could they? And yet, here you are, twice as stupid.
Well, I suppose so.
Oh no, you got us. Whatever will we do? If only we'd ran into Madam Scorpion instead. Then we might have stood a chance.
He doesn't look the most pleased.
You should be so freaking lucky. The boss lady wanted the traitor alive, but I'd rather serve your head to her on a silver platter. So I decided to keep this little secret to myself.
Wait, hold on. As in, Madame Scorpion wants us alive, or she wants Shining Nova alive? I mean, I guess we are technically the traitor, but, like, technically also so is quote-unquote Kate, because Kate was hired. We have a silver platter.
We have silver platters? Since when?
Of course we do! What are you implying? That I'm not classy enough for that, huh? I'll have you know that I was a Michigan star chef, you grease stain!
Okay. What does that mean? I don't know very much about culinary arts.
I think you're just confused, man. You have to know that it's Michelin star, right?
Ah, what do you know? Michigan stars are just as good! Just as good!
Good job. Way to provoke him.
I mean, you were mocking him.
Don't be too impressed. It's not that hard. Plus, he hates me, remember?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Danny DeVito could voice a good Chef Antonio.
Still, the others will be uncoordinated without orders. Just keep him busy, and I'll handle the rest.
Maybe that was the inspiration. With an unintelligible outcry, Chef Antonio charges forward. As Victoria takes off to the kitchen staff, I unsheath my baton and raise my gauntlet. Here we go. I ready myself as the villainous chef lumbers forward, picking up steam like a truck that's lost its brakes. Only now do I realize that it's just how big the man is. A lot bigger than me, that's for sure, and some of that is definitely muscle. Yeah, I'd believe that. So it's a sure bet that it's a lot stronger too. And he's heading right for me.
Well, shit.
Dodge. Because we don't know if we can counterattack, so dodge
Nope,
first.
that's a whole freight train worth of note.
As he closes the distance, the enraged chef lowers his shoulders. But at the last possible second, I leap out of the way.
Hold still, damn it!
Frantically, I scramble to my feet as the big man skids to a halt. It takes a moment for him to stop completely. Christ, he had some real momentum there. If I had held my ground, I'd have been flattened. Definitely the right call to get out of the way, but just avoiding him is only delaying the inevitable. I need to find a way to take him down.
I used to be a big deal, you know. The creme de la creme. King of the freaking castle.
I mean, some would say you still are the big deal.
Then those good-for-nothing inspectors came along with their health code violations and risks to public health and safety. Well, you know what I have to say to that?
I'm gonna guess you're gonna say screw health and safety to the public?
Baloney?
Bullshit, that's what! Bullshit upon bullshit, a whole mountain of bullshit!
Well, no wonder that was a health code violation.
But I knew the truth. They were bought and paid for. They had to be. It was those sniveling little weasels and Mama Mozzarellas. They put them up to it. And the funny thing, one of those health inspectors, he looked an awful lot like you. I bet your family, ain't you? I bet you were in on it.
Are you sure? What? Are you sure you're just not just picturing us on their body?
You know, I want to deny that, but if you came up with that whole theory in the first place, then I don't think I've got much hope of convincing you otherwise. So hey, if it makes you feel better, it was me, Antonio. I'm the one behind it all. That health inspector, a clone from another dimension that I controlled with my mind. And Mama Mozzarella?
You've stunned him. Way to go, Stan.
Why, Mr. Giamatti, I am Mama Mozzarella.
I knew it! I knew it was you this whole
Then
time!
why did you wait this long just to try and get revenge? Well, at the very least, I can check convoluted identity reveal off the old bucket list before he reduces me to a chunky meat sauce. Man, what's wrong with me? I can't help but antagonize this guy. I probably deserve this beating, but I can't afford it. Not now. I've got more important things to deal with, so somehow I've got to find a way to beat him. I mean, you say you deserve this, but anything you say would really antagonize him, so... To do that, I need to neutralize his strength. And then I need to hit him with everything I've got. I need to block him on a hold, pummel him with strikes, or, well, no, because, like, anything we hit him with, chances are won't even, won't leave a dent. We're not strong enough to hold him in a hold, so the only option that makes sense would be to surprise him. Surprise him, yeah. My only chance to catch him off guard. I need to use something in my toolbox that he's not familiar with.
You know what? I don't need this to be.
I collapsed the baton and stowed it in my belt. Then, make a show of raising my fists like an old-timey boxer.
Put him up, big man. Let's go.
Happy to, Pipsqueak. It's your funeral.
He's actually buying this? The chef grins menacingly, cracking his sizable knuckles as he confidently stalks forward.
You know what? You're right. So on second thought...
I activate my gauntlet cannon and aim it right at Antonio's chef. And chest. Double tap. I fire 2 blasts for good measure, though they're non-lethal. Barely the chef's apron singed as he stumbles backwards.
You little shit. There's a bunch of below.
But we hit him in the chest. It sounds like he's concussed. I enjoyed that animation.
Surprise! You got knocked the hell out.
It's baloney surprise.
Now I'm kind of hungry, though. Not gonna lie.
I mean, maybe he's got something in the back. As I catch my breath, Nova pulls up for landing right beside me.
Hey,
behind
nice
me.
job. That guy was no pushover, and you handled him all on your own. I'm impressed.
It's natural talent.
Thanks. Wasn't easy, though.
Yeah, sure, it was a bit of work.
Never is. But if you stick with this whole hero thing, you'll figure that out.
With my old rival vanquished, and his culinary kingdom covered in blast marks and unconscious kitchen staff, we head out of the cafeteria, head for the cafeteria's exit, and to the hallway beyond. With a mechanical precision, Victoria raises her weapon and scans the hallway, checking first her left, then her right.
We're clear.
Okay.
Ooh, that was crisp. You know, if this superhero gig ever falls through, you could always star in some video games. Quick, tell me to stay frosty.
All right, we're breaking up.
Well, that was fast. Anyway.
Wow, that was a whole 3 hours faster than usual. But on the plus side, I guess that means we were official?
I guess, but for 3 hours?
The only thing official here is that you're officially getting left behind.
At that, Victoria hops into the air and starts flying forward, slowly enough to maintain control, though through the labyrinthian hallways, but fast enough to quickly leave me in the dust.
Hey, wait up! I'm Oscar Mike, I swear! Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, come on!
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot makes sense. WTF? What's Oscar Mike? I mean, if anyone knows, let us know. But OM? My best guess would be only meaning? That doesn't seem to help. As she only turns to wave a casual goodbye before turning down another hallway, in the exact wrong direction.
Other way, superstar.
A moment later, Noah reemerges, hovering sheepishly as she corrects her course.
I knew that, obviously. That's how you know I was joking.
By now I've managed to catch up, and Victoria turns off her thrusters, opting to instead jog beside me as I take a left turn. It's still weird hearing her normal voice from inside that thing, especially when she's embarrassed.
Don't worry, in the games you'll have a mini-map. For now, all you've got is me.
Okay, fine. Breakup rescinded.
Nice. Looks like all those years of memorizing the longest possible route to the bathroom have finally paid off. Who says slackers can't get girls?
Right. There's also cameras in the hallway, I've just realized. Yeah.
Don't mistake correlation for causation here.
What's the difference?
Seriously though, it's a big help. have taken forever to map this place out by hand, and satellite's a no-go. We'll be lucky if our radio's even...
Do you read, Alpha Team? Silva, pick up the damn call.
That was in 2 seconds. What? That irritates me when someone sends like a message or asks something and then does not give you time to respond before immediately saying like something else to encourage a conversation.
I'm here. Status?
The birds are grounded, but the queen's bitch of the mountain put 2 and 2 together. You've got company headed your way.
Yeah, I figured you would. I honestly,
Don't worry though, she didn't go herself. I'll keep her occupied.
Okay, well, that's like double bad news, and it's not the kind that makes it into good news.
Not for too long.
Sorry, you're breaking up.
Dynamo, promise me.
I promise. Just relax. It's me.
Isn't that the bad thing? Miss Dynamo hangs up and Victoria shakes her head. Clearly, that's exactly what she was afraid of. I give her a knowing look and pick up the pace. We need to take advantage of the empty halls while we can. And for the time we do, in fact, we make such a good progress, I'm starting to feel a little optimistic. Until we round the corner and are greeted by an all too familiar sound.
You fools!
Nice, I'm fine with that. I skid to a halt and reach out my baton, but I freeze when I take in just how many purple-clad subordinates accompany my former boss. That's at least 3 whole squads.
Did you think that you could gallivant through the very heart of my domain without I, the omnipotent Lord Bedlam, discovering your presence?
Say what you will about Lord Bedlam's his competence, but his lines are great.
Nothing escapes my eye. Nothing! Much less treasonous scum like you, Christy. I never forget the face of a traitor.
Don't you mean Kate?
Actually, I'm Stan. That's Christy.
Oh, okay, you meant us. Okay. I point to a woman who stands to Lord Bedlam's right. He whirls about in confusion before Christy offers a helpful wave.
Wait, I thought you were Moon.
No, that's Moon.
Do you have someone named Moon? I point to another henchman, and Lord Bedlam, again, starts to look around before quickly giving up.
Enough of this! It doesn't matter if your name is Dan, Spartacus, or much less Shiny Nova. You are a filthy treasonist! You have betrayed our cause, our family, and most importantly, me!
But I'm Spartacus.
And you, hero! You have been a thorn in my side for far too long!
We just met this week.
Isn't that too long?
Far too long, I say! But that ends today, on this hallowed ground, with fire in our bellies and villainy in our hearts. The light of your twinkling little star shall at last be extinguished!
Save the big speeches for spells and swords, Lord Lifesbane. It was fun playing with you, but it's time to say hi to your long-lost brother.
That's, I guess, poetic irony, I think? Or is it? No, it's just poetic, I guess. Poetic justice.
Unless,
I think.
of course, you stand down. I know you think that being able to order all these people around makes you strong, but I'm gonna level with you. This still won't go your way. I mean, you can try, but it won't.
I mean, yeah, she has all the mechanical stuff.
Your call. I can't make it for you.
No, you can't! Because I have already opened the contacts on my phone of destiny and blocked your number. And now, I shall complete the prophecy and delete you entirely!
What are you talking about, Lord Bedlam?
Attack my steadfast supporters! Attack with every weapon, fist, and crude insult you have!
What if Lord Bedlam has like a superpower, but his superpower is like charisma, sort of? Like maybe hypnosis, maybe charisma. And he's just kind of, well, not necessarily hypnosis, but he's kind of just encouraging people to side with him. That's why he's got so many supporters. At Lord Bedlam's command, my former co-workers rush forward, some firing beam weapons and others brandishing their batons. Nova returns fire with her own weaponry, which immediately draws the bulk of their barrage. Maybe I should give her some support, but then again, this might give me an opening to counterattack. I don't know, defense? If maybe Nova's got offense, so we go for defense. No, I'm not the one packing the firepower here. My little wrist cannon doesn't compare to Shining Nova's full arsenal. The best way to end this quickly is to give her the chance to unleash it.
Don't worry, Nova. I'm the Princess of Europa.
As soon as these words leave my mouth, the blue shield energy the glowing blue shield emerges from my gauntlet. By the time it's fully materialized, I'm already sliding across the floor towards Shining Nova. I catch her glancing in my direction and nodding in approval out of the corner of my eye. Looks like we were thinking the same thing. As I skid to a halt in front of her, I rise to one knee and angle my shield towards the charging henchman, forming a one-man shield wall. Behind me, Nova crouches down and with both arms raised. I think for that, we'll call it there. Hopefully you've had fun, and hopefully we can see how this goes for next time. Because, you know, we've started the breach, and now we can finish the breach, where we'll either come across Dave or Madame Scorpion. Or both. Most likely both. But yeah, hopefully I can see you in the next one. With that, goodbye.